So I started coming to Gateway in 2001. My mother first started taking me. I went to Sunday school here. I went to middle school here at Gateway Academy, graduated class of 2010, and then I came on staff here in 2014. I came on as a maintenance worker, then switched over to video editing, and now here we are today. I run production and operations here at Gateway. There have been so many people here that have had just such a huge impact on my life. There's three in particular that stand out to me, and that's Jim Dickinson, Bill Francis, Chris Savo. Jim has taught me so many things. He was my boss for the majority of the time that I was on staff here, and he has taught me so much about creativity, about leadership, and has just been like a spiritual pillar for me in my life. Bill, I've been here with most of my Gateway career. Bill has been somebody that I came in with, ran cables in the ceilings with. I remember setting the stage up with him for church on Sundays every week. I'm super close with him and his family. He has had a phenomenal impact on my life. Chris Savo was on staff as Gateway's video editor at the same time when I was in middle school, and he came up to me and he said, "Hey, I'm getting a couple guys together after school to start a tech club. Are you interested?" And at the time, I just thought it would be cool, it'd be something to do. Little did I know the impact that that question would have on my life, because it really did change the trajectory of it. He's been like a brother to me. He's been somebody that I can rely on in my highest highs and my lowest lows. I have laughed with him, I've cried with him. I owe that guy so much, and I'm grateful to have him as a friend in my life. It really has been kind of a full circle moment for me, because like I said, Chris came up to me when I was in middle school, and now I have the exact same opportunity to do that for the next generation. And the majority of my production team now that works for me on Sunday are all younger kids in high school or college, and I've had the opportunity to kind of do what Chris did for me and mentor them and train them and teach them new things. And it's my prayer and it's my hope that I could have a fraction of the impact on their lives that was had on mine. So there have been so many pivotal moments of my life here at Gateway, from graduating from middle school here to my first day on staff. But I would say one moment that really sticks out to me was when we had our chapel dedication service. We started construction on this chapel in 2007 when I was 11 years old. And I remember as a kid, like always walking around the building and like seeing like the shell of this place, saying like, oh, I wonder what that's gonna be one day. I wonder if it'll ever get done. And then Pastor Mike came in, really took charge and gave me the opportunity to be one of the key players that helped get this place to the finish line. So sitting in that service again was another full circle moment for me, where as a kid, seeing this place, you know, as a shell, to being one of the people who had the opportunity to finish it is something that I'll be really grateful for, and definitely a pivotal moment for me here at Gateway.
I came at an interesting time because it was COVID season, it was 2020, and we were just passing by the church coming from a Target trip one day, and we were interested in the church, so we looked it up online and saw that they were gonna have an outdoor worship, and here we are. One of the first people I met here at Gateway was Mandy, Pastor Mike's wife, and also Sue Emmanuel. At that time, again, it's COVID, so everyone was wearing masks, didn't even see their face until after a few months. But I'm so grateful that all my family was welcomed by Mandy and Sue at that time. And right now, Sue serves as a mentor to me. I'm in her life group, and just everyday life, I can call her anytime, and she's always been there for me. So I appreciate her leadership as well as Mandy and Pastor Mike's. One of the pivotal moments that come to mind was the start of the young adults group. When we started life groups for young adults and just have that community where we can meet up once a month, get together, and just encourage each other in the Word. When I hear Reaching Generations for Christ, I think of one of the oldest members that we have, Miss Jeanette, and I think about the children, or the youngest that we have in the church, and how that kind of meshes together. Miss Jeanette is one of our faithful volunteers, I would say full-time volunteer at her age, and she helps out with the kids, and just the overlap in that's what I think of when we say Reaching Generations for Christ. As a youth leader, it's been a joy to watch the youth group grow into who God wants them to be. And when I hear Reaching Generations for Christ, that's what it's about. And now we see them stepping up to leadership roles that leads fellow students as well into growth with Christ.